Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by PewSitter.com, your online Catholic newspaper for the third millennium, CatholicMediaCoalition.org, in line with the Church, online with the world.
And TheAmericanCatholic.com, politics and culture from a Catholic perspective.
Hello and welcome to today's edition of Catholic News Roundup. I'm Michael Voris. Pro-life ad airs in D.C. race. Smashing all broadcast taboos and unconstitutional censorship, Missy Smith, candidate for the U.S. House of Representatives for Washington, D.C., is running a pair of campaign ads that include graphic images of aborted children. Smith says, quoting the words of pro-life activist Father Frank Pavone, "America will not reject abortion until America sees abortion." So, America, here's one of the ads. I'd like to warn you, the images are graphic.
At 21 days, a baby's heart begins to beat. At 6 weeks, brain waves are present. At 8 weeks, she sucks her thumb. At 12 weeks, all vital organs are present and working. Yet Obama, Pelosi, Reid, and Norton advocate killing these babies at any time, for any reason, by abortion. This is murder. It's time to make child killing illegal again. I'm Missy Smith, and I approve this message.
While pro-life issues remain at the center of Smith's campaign, she's also a proponent of traditional marriage and school choice. The ads are airing on major networks in the Washington, D.C. market. Calls for firing at L'Osservatore Romano. Clearly, heads should roll over this one, says American Life League President Judy Brown, concerning the absurd remarks made by L'Osservatore Romano that Homer Simpson is a Roman Catholic. Homer Simpson, a Roman Catholic. Brown says that the incident is proof that management of the well-known publication simply needs to be changed, and that the Simpson story makes the church appear to be irrelevant and absurd. The newspaper was founded to provide responsible news coverage and editorial comment regarding the church, the Pope, and the Holy See, while defending the church in a manner that exceeds the standards of the mainstream media. Tying the knot in Ireland, Irish couples will have to worry about more than wedding invitations and flowers if they want the blessing of the church. Irish bishops are making sure that Catholic couples seeking the sacrament are fully committed to living their faith. 26 dioceses throughout Ireland will be promulgating a more stringent marriage preparation course in an effort to help men and women understand church teaching regarding sexuality and the permanence of marriage. Good for them. Stay with us. Back in just a few seconds.
Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by NewOxfordReview.org, the voice of Catholic Orthodoxy, in print and on the web, and RenewAmerica.com, expanding the influence of America's grassroots in the cause of freedom.
CatholicUnderground.com, the podcast about our Catholic faith and new media.
Lukewarm Not Welcome. St. Paul, Minneapolis Archbishop John Nienstedt, amidst the fallout from yet another round of church closings, is calling on the 800,000 Catholics in his care to live the faith to its fullest. Quote, "I believe that it's important that if you're going to be Catholic, that you have to be 100% Catholic. That you stand by the church, you believe what the church believes, and you pass that on to your sons and daughters and your grandsons and granddaughters," end quote. Archdiocesan officials say the closings were necessary due to a decline in mass attendance and population shifts. And lastly, the Sistine Chapel turns 500 years old, while many of us, particularly here in the United States, are sometimes forced to attend Mass in something that looks more like the backside of an airport, or have had to watch in horror as a historic church is renovated by clerics that have no knowledge of fine art or Catholic tradition. The survival of a church for 500 years is nothing short of miraculous. Rome's Sistine Chapel, home to the papal conclave, will soon be celebrating its 500th anniversary, and to many art historians and layfolk alike, the event is a milestone. The creator, Michelangelo, one of the greatest and most iconic of Catholic artists, is perhaps single-handedly responsible for establishing 4 separate periods in the canon of Catholic cycles from the Renaissance to the Baroque. Vatican officials say that if you're planning to see the Sistine Chapel, come soon, as the year-long anniversary celebrations scheduled for 2013 are expected to attract huge crowds. I'm Michael Voris. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tune in tomorrow for your daily dose of Catholic News Roundup right here on RealCatholicTV.com. And be sure and check out The Vortex today, where we discuss a possible coming persecution, real persecution. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tell your friends about us. And as always, God bless you.